Hey everyone, it is another episode of Real Estate Ladies Lounge. I'm Angela, your host, and with me today is my beautiful co-host, Elizabeth, who is creator and founder of the LOL Festival that's down here in Gulf Shores. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad you can be here. I would love for you to tell everyone out there what LOL Music Festival is, because it's kind of, she just had, the first festival was in March.
Yes, I did.
And she's already got it scheduled for the next year.
I do, April 10th through 12th of 2026.
So she moved as well. Again, a lot of the people that are down here have, lived and been in other states, and we all end up finding our way down here because of the beautiful beaches. But it's also the lifestyle down here. You got very, very friendly people. Very small town feel, despite having it in a tourist area.
Yeah.
You moved from Texas.
I did.
Now, and you have kids too.
Yes, I have 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this is perfect because I don't have, my kids are not school age anymore.
Yeah.
So what are you liking about the schools and all that? Which school does Gulf Shores or?
Yes, I have one in Gulf Shores Middle School and two in Gulf Shores High School. So
Okay.
what I do love about our schools is just the availability of programs that are very different from where we were before.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we have aviation, which is amazing. You could actually graduate with a pilot's license if you're into that.
Isn't that awesome? Like, side note, like, I did not have anything like this in Indiana.
No.
My kids didn't have anything like this in
know.
Indiana, but it is
Yeah.
crazy that you have kids that are in high school and they can go through this aviation program and
Exactly.
literally graduate with a pilot's license, which is bam, super awesome.
Yeah, and they have a music program, from what I understand. They actually have a room with all these technology that you can create your own music and things like that. My daughter's in the culinary and hospitality and tourism program, so she loves that. And I mean, they just have so many things there. It's nice. I like it. And of course, it's by the beaches, and it's funny because you will actually, as you're dropping off your children, you will realize that the school attire is very different from a city.
Yeah.
City attire.
And it's funny because when we came from Indiana to here, my daughter was like, okay, so like up there in Indiana, your shorts, you have to have a certain length.
Oh, yeah.
Your footwear has to be different. And I will never forget this. And mind you, this was a few years ago. I will never forget this, though, that the principal looked at me and he said, "We're on island time."
Yes.
And
That is a real thing.
For real, it is a real thing. We were like, oh my gosh. Even my daughter was like shocked. She's like, I can't believe she's like, you get to wear flip-flops and all. And she's like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Tank top, short shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good and bad.
Yeah.
But and the schools are rated A plus
Yes.
with the state rating, so that's huge too. So for families that are moving down here, whether you're in Gulf Shores or whatever, even the surrounding schools are pretty good too.
Yeah.
They all have different things that they offer. But so, what did you find that was hard, difficult moving from Dallas, Texas to Gulf Shores, Alabama?
I think the hardest thing that we had to deal with was, being from Texas, the lack of Mexican food, or, in my opinion, good Mexican food.
Right. Yeah.
So I've actually had to adjust a lot to cooking over here. I cook a lot more at home, so don't really want to, but I do. Ends up saving money too. But yeah, that's kind of one of the biggest things was the food. We are a beach town, small community. Yes, we do have surrounding areas, but you still have, in comparison to a big city, you still have a lack of resources, whether those be shops, boutiques, restaurants, all these things. We have wonderful mom and pop shops here. We have wonderful boutiques here as well. I just don't have a plethora of them.
Yeah. So there is a little bit of difference there with that.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us? I'm so excited about the LOL Music Festival. why don't you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, I'd love to.
So that way, you know, we have tons of festivals and all that going on down here,
Yes.
which is awesome.
In the spring, yeah.
Pretty much all year round,
Yeah.
we have a lot, which is even better because, again, coming from different states, you know, it's all weather dependent. But down here, the weather is pretty good almost all year round. You know, you might have some times where towards January and February, it might be a little colder during the day, but
Or
we
actually
still,
snow.
Yeah,
Remember that
or
one time?
snow. Remember
One
that one
time.
time? That one time that it snowed 8 inches
Good
of snow.
grief.
Yeah, heard all about that.
Insane.
I was not wanting that at all.
It
Let's
was
not do
insane.
that again.
No.
At all. No repeat.
No, I kept saying, there's snow at the beach. It makes no sense.
I know. I was like, and I'm like, not even a little bit of snow, like 8 inches of snow, and I was like, that's crazy
I
to
know.
me, super crazy. But yeah, I want to hear more about this music festival.
Oh, I'd love to
want
tell you.
everyone else to hear more
Yeah.
about this music festival.
Well, I'd love to tell you about it, but
Uh-huh.
thank you. I didn't say thank you officially for inviting me to this podcast.
Oh,
I am very honored that you recognized me and invited me out here.
Oh no, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love it.
So the LOL Festival it stands for Love Our Locals. It is a 3-day musical festival, or music festival, I should say, and it contains all local musicians. And when I say local, it's Gulf Coast local, anywhere from Mobile to Pensacola. We're all neighbors around here. It's pretty small, so you have to be a Gulf Coast local to participate in it. Even if you're a vendor, food vendor, or any other type of vendor, you have to be local. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to support our local community.
Yeah.
There are many of us here that are small business owners. Many of us, you know, just trying to live the dream and trying to live the life at the beach. And so why not support one another by creating something that we could all appreciate and gather around? So that was kind of the inspiration for Love Our Locals. The foundation of the inspiration was because we have such musical talent in this area.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it is really, I see it as more of an up and rising of musical talent coming to this area in various forms. Of course, you have a lot of cover bands that, you know, cover a lot of the songs around here, but a lot of these bands are also starting to have their own sound, or if not have their own sound, but we're able to hear them for once. And then they're creating their own music, and
Yes.
they're putting it out there. And I love seeing that. I'm a big music person, as big as the next person. So
Yeah.
I just happen to take the step of creating something so that these musicians can showcase their talent and people can see it. Because as they play around town, they play around the areas. You know, sometimes you miss them. If they have an event, you miss them, and maybe you can't see them the time of night they're playing. Some of these bands don't start till 10 at night, you know, and there's early birds, you know. I'm not. I will head there at 10 p.m. to see you and have a whiskey.
I would be the one that would be in bed and be like, maybe I better catch him during the daytime.
Exactly. So the festival was made for people
Yeah.
like you. So that you can see what is out there. Because I will go to some of these venues and I'm just there and I'm looking, I'm just in amazement. Like, oh my God, this sound is amazing. The guitarist that's playing with them today, you know,
Yeah.
guest guitarist is just, I mean, I just feel so lucky, and I want other people to experience that.
Yeah.
And these guys, you know, they work hard.
Yeah.
That's their livelihood as well, and so I want to support them as much as I can. So thus came the festival, Love Our Locals. So that's something that you can find here as you not only visit the area, but if you live in the area, that's something that you can be a part of because it is very much community based. Now, the inaugural festival was this past March. It was at the Gulf State Park. But the first annual is going to be April 10th through 12th, 2026, and it will be at the Waterway Village here in Gulf Shores. I really am excited about this new site because I think it lends a lot more to parking and availability. And then also it's in that Waterway district, so we have all those businesses that really can benefit from all the foot traffic, you know. So I know right now it's a little bit of under construction, but things are progressing along, and it's going to be an amazing walkable
I think
district.
it's going to be
Yeah.
amazing. It's going to be so good for tourists and for businesses alike. So, well, I am so glad you were able to be here today. I absolutely appreciate it. I hope y'all got to enjoy and listen to and hear some things that are coming on from, you know, people that have been here for a
Yeah.
while, and we will see